Ladies and gentlemen, life is not random. It's a masterpiece. Every choice, every moment, every experience placed perfectly. Sometimes, when people grow too proud, too arrogant, and start to believe they're untouchable, God steps in. And often, He uses someone like you to teach them a lesson they'll never forget. You weren't just another person in their life. You were the mirror they refused to look into. A reminder of everything they didn't want to face. At first, they saw you as weak, easy to manipulate, someone who would bend to their will. They fed their pride off your kindness and patience. They mistook your love for foolishness and thought they had you under control. But God works in ways they don't expect. He doesn't destroy them with a loud, fiery storm. No, He lets them dig their own hole, one action at a time. And when the time is right, He sends you. Not to break them with anger or revenge, but to expose the truth they'd been running from. They laughed at first. They believed they were winning, that they could play you forever. But every time they pushed you down, every time they disrespected you, they were setting themselves up for the fall. They didn't realize that you weren't weak. You were strong enough to walk away. When you left, it wasn't loud or dramatic, but it was devastating. Their illusion of control shattered, and for the first time, they had to face themselves for who they really are. Small, insecure, and powerless. And now they feel it. They might act like they don't care. They might pretend to move on. But deep down, in the quiet moments, the truth hits them. They regret everything. They remember how you lifted them up when no one else would. How you believed in them when no one else did. And they realize they threw away something real, something pure. Your absence is their lesson. I smiled. They'll search for someone like you, but no one will measure up. They'll chase new people, new relationships, but everything will feel empty in comparison. You were the one who gave them light, warmth, and love. And now that it's gone, they can't replace it. Serena saw a conflict, one she didn't expect. Heavy metal grunts, older men whose appearance changed over time, became stiff to truly hear. She laughed, her smile fading. Her eyes narrowed, and her jaw clenched. Her exhaustion induced as she laughed. Both Kotzebue, but here's the beauty of it all. While they sit with their regret, you're rising higher. You're healing. You're growing. You're living a life free from their chaos, surrounded by people who see your worth and cherish your presence. They're stuck in the past, but you're thriving in the present. This isn't about revenge. It's about justice. The kind of justice that doesn't need anger or hate. Dark Storm sends too much hope for that. It's the quiet justice of knowing that you chose yourself, your peace, your happiness, your future, while they're left in the ruins of their own pride. They'll feel it every time they think of you. Your kindness, your patience, your strength, the very things they once mocked. And they'll carry that regret for the rest of their lives. Hence, the tempters chose to escape the confines of the old plane, but decided to stay in the new plane for a destiny much more precious. It's beyond price the very thing they once mocked, in all the suffering they went through. Meanwhile, you're free. You've broken the cycle. You've risen above their games, their manipulation, their toxic need for control. Every step you take forward is a reminder that their actions didn't break you. They set you free.